and girls, pay attention.
Welcome to the New York City Not Your Mother's Rules 2016 seminar. I'm Sherrie Schneider.
And I'm Ellen Fine.
We wrote the rules 2, the rules for marriage, the rules for online dating, and we're here to talk about Not Your Mother's Rules because it covers texting, Facebook, Twitter, Skype, and all
Rules
this.
Girl.
Yes. And you can meet 10 dating coaches on this DVD, and we're going to teach you how to do the rules. Just contact us, not the guy. Call us, not the guy. Now, who in this room wants to get married? Or stay married? I want to stay married. Okay. You're in the right place because that's what this seminar is all about. It's about getting married. So in the early 90s, Ellen was working on her MSW. I'm a writer. And we started to talk about the fact that women need to not speak to men first, not ask them out, not go away, not move in, etc. And so I researched books on the subject, dating books, and I was like floored. There were all these books saying, do whatever you want. Talk about whatever you want. You know, date how you feel. Tell him your feelings on the first date. Ask him his 5-year plan. They were going to therapy and then taking the therapy session to the date.
Not even that. Don't wait. Like, how do you know if a guy's going to have kids? How do you know if he even wants to get married? Ask them all this up front. And their theory was that you'd find it all out. And our theory is that probably most guys want to get married. So there's no point in asking everything on the first date. And some things in life, you just have to wait to see how they pan out. You can't say, would you want to have a big wedding or a small wedding? Do you like family? Do you not? Like, you can't.
On the first date.
You can't, like an online ad, you can't, write it. You can't just do an email and decide who you're going to marry.
That's another thing we noticed when online dating took off, and even personal ads. Before that, women were writing ads that were, I am going to kill myself. I have been single since my husband left me with 2 cats. I'm looking for my soulmate. I love, whatever. And it's like guys were just fleeing. They were just running out of the dates because it was scary. So we said, just write, I look like Elle McPherson. I look like, whatever, Jessica Seinfeld. I like, hiking, biking, snorkeling, and my favorite TV show is Friends. That's it. And they were like, what? Don't I have to bare my soul and tell guys everything about me? No, if he wants to know more, he has to take you out on a date. So we wrote this, we wrote the book, it went like haywire. As you know, it became a bestseller because it hit a chord with women. Women were being lied to. They were being told, the guy's busy, that's why he didn't call you. Or his mother died, or his uncle...
No, not his mother died, his mother's not feeling well.
Yeah.
If his mother died, you don't make that up a lot, and
Sure.
that we actually say you
Strike that from the
you
video.
can actually write him and say, so sorry to hear about your mom. But
Yes.
other than that,
Yes.
I think I had, when I was dating my first husband, I think that my husband, my boyfriend at the time, my husband to be, was in school or something happened, and I said, am I allowed to call him to wish him luck? And she said no, unless his mother died. So it's like it became that. So if his mother didn't die, there's there's nothing to say good luck on your exam. When he calls you, you say, oh my God, good luck on your exam. But you don't call him to say it.
Right.
I don't know why, but it works.
So we saw that women were making all these mistakes, and we said, okay, don't call men. Now you could say don't text, but don't call, don't ask them out, don't move in, don't have sex on the first 3 dates.
What
Be
if I don't
honest,
have sex
but
with him? Shouldn't I have it on the first date? Why would I waste time? It's like all those ideas. Why would I basically sit down, get naked, decide if you want to be together forever? It doesn't work like that. It's like dancing, the rules. It's a slow dance, and it's like tennis. It's like anything where it's back and forth. You can't just figure it all out on the first date.
There has to be courtship. There has to be longing. By not calling men, you create desire. Like they wonder, where are you? What are you doing? But if you're calling them, they know that you like them, that you're thinking about them, and it crushes all the mystery. Because guys like the girl they're not sure they can get. If it's too easy, they get bored. So we did all this. It became a bestseller, 3 million copies, 27 countries, and we were getting so many letters from women saying, but what about long distance? What about getting back an ex-boyfriend? What if I'm gay? So we wrote rules 2.
I took out a P.O. box at Grand Central Station because I was like, I bet people have questions. Because I would. And then we got a zillion letters, which created another book, which we had not intended. But I was like, long distance, I didn't think about that. What about, I'm gay. What do I do, Ellen and Sherrie? And Sherrie put up, then one day, I also put a phone line in the city at a friend's apartment. And she was terrified people would figure out where she lived. But in one day, two women called it the same. They called it the same weekend, and they said they were having issues. And I thought, why don't they talk to each other? Because I'm busy. So that was how we started a support group. So Sherrie was like, oh my God, I did my Can't newsletter. So I'm going to do something called the Rules News. And she had put in, do you want to be represented in your city or state? And they put their name and where they were. And that's how support groups started. And it just